analysis show, Riding the Waves with John and Paul. Happy to have Paul here again this evening. Tonight we're going to be talking about predicting impulsive waves. There's a little bit of a wavy sign next to it too, but it also means, predicting the best we can, right? So, but it's that'll be the show for tonight. But before we get started, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please, oh, wait, actually, let me get this tweeted out here so everybody can drink it in. 1 second, guys. Sorry. 1 second. It's getting ahead of myself. So excited. So excited. It's getting ahead of myself. Let's see. So we got that. Let me make sure I get it here. Let's see. Where's my stream links? There. And there. And there. All right, cool. All right, good. All right, now it's tweeted out. Good. All right, so good, guys. Anyway, yeah, so we're here with Paul for the Elliott Wave Analysis Show, Riding the Waves with John and Paul, and tonight we're going to be talking about, quote unquote, predicting impulsive waves. So before we get started, though, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to check and see where we left off with the market, and then we're going to take a look at the futures and see what we're up to or down to here this evening, and then we're going to turn it over to Paul, and he's going to take a look at a couple things that are on his radar. He's going to talk about a little bit about how we predict impulsive waves before they start, and then we're going to see if there's any time left and take some questions and chart requests. So let's get started. All right, so SPX guys, we had a big push last week, finished up 31 points in the monthly chart here, back over the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart, we finally got a little bit of a tick here to the overbought levels here on the RSI, which is like, it's about time, right? So we have this huge run up, and we're finally kind of getting a little bit close there. So the real question is, right, is this going to be a bearish divergence move soon, or does it have a little bit more room to go? And so we'll take a look at that here. It seems like it's been a never-ending wave up, so we'll continue to watch this as it goes. And let's take a look here at the daily chart. See, we finished a Marubozu candle to finish the day on Friday for this measured move up right here. So how far can this thing go? Well, it can go as far as it wants to, obviously. But one of the levels that we have here, and we've been talking about it all through the last week, right, is this triangle, right? This wave forward triangle, right? Now, it's been really tough. Last week we talked about the guidelines of alternation. And, we had kind of just a quick little wave 2, sub-wave 2 pullback right here. And this is about the same size as this wave 2, so that alternation didn't really apply in this case. But it is possible, right, that if this is, clearly looks like the wave 2 down here, that once we do get to a wave 4 pullback, that it might be a little bit bigger than this wave right here. So if we look at the fib extension here from this wave 2 to this wave 2, you can see where I started right here, to this wave 4, pulled back to the wave 4 bottom. It looks like the 618 extension is going to be about here at this 4135 level, which we're really close to. But either way, we could be kind of topping out right now. We'll see where we end up going into tomorrow, and we'll see if we get a little bit of a pullback here, and maybe for a larger wave 4, maybe we'll see like an ABC move down. Maybe the bears will get super duper excited, and then we'll keep going up. We'll see how that goes. But let's take a look at the futures here and see how things are looking here going into tonight. So futures down 8 points, so they've been kind of grinding their way down here this evening. So we had a double inside 15 or an inside 15 to finish the day on Friday here after the settlement or into the settlement, and it looks like we're kind of taking that down a little bit right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if wave 5 is done, but anything could happen overnight. So we just really have to keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on this geometric line here. Oh. Let's keep an eye on this geometric line here. Let's see how that goes here into tomorrow. And that's kind of the big one right there. And we'll, of course, have our levels out there for our Bubble Report members and our Elite Access members coming into tomorrow. So good stuff, guys. Like I said, we've got Paul here with us again tonight for the weekly Elliott Wave Analysis, Riding the Waves with John and Paul. And Paul's joining us here from Colorado. Paul, are you out there?
Hey, what's up, John? Yep, doing good out in Colorado. Looking
Cool.
at some setups for next week.
Awesome, man. Look, and we're going to be talking about predicting impulsive waves, right? So that should be a fun one, too. So, guys, can we get a quick sound check out there? Can everybody hear Paul coming through on the YouTube?
Hey, how's it going? Going to start out with the cues.
Hold
Take a
on,
look at that impulse.
one sec, Paul. Let me just make sure everybody can hear you real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Just make sure. Anybody, everybody hear Paul? Anybody? Just a quick sound check out there. Sound check, 1, 2.
Hello.
Reed, what's going on? Yeah, you can hear? Nice. Thanks to you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Reed. Appreciate it, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. All right. Well, let me transfer this over to. Good. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it, guys. I really, really seriously appreciate it. So here we go. Let me transfer this over to Paul. And Paul's got some stuff on the radar. So let's talk about predicting impulsive waves and what you're looking at going into this week.
All right. We're going to first just look at a couple charts and see if we can get a count on them and get an impulse out of it. But maybe take a look at this count, see what you think. We got a down move and then an up move and then kind of a down, up, down. And here's what I had for it. A down move and then an up move and then kind of a, and we had an ABC and I think A and C are pretty equal. So we had an equal A to an equal C, and then we had a 618 wave two, and then we had another 618 wave two.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so we ended up, as you know, we had this explosive move up that just will not stop. It's still going up. But let me get this here.
Oh, awesome.
So we had 1, 2, and then we came up through the impulse, and right now we're at about.
Look at that. That's awesome.
I have us I have us finishing wave three red with another four, and then another possible 3, 4. So this could still be going up.
Yeah.
Um, One thing about the impulses is you can tell a wave three because there's usually gaps in the middle of it, and we got a couple of gaps right here. So we're in some degree of this three, and I'm thinking we're going to get some kind of four.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, and if you scroll out on that one, how close are we getting to all time highs on the Qs?
um,
Pretty close. Pretty close, right?
yeah,
So there may be a little resistance up there, right? So a little bit of sellers might try to step in a little bit, try to push it down, and that makes sense for that wave four pullback too. That's pretty cool.
yeah, we're close for sure. Okay, let's see. I had a couple more here. I got SPY, and SPY is pretty similar. We had a wave one up, then an ABC, and A equals C, and then we got the same kind of impulse up. And with all these 1, 2s in here, it just lets us know that this has the potential to go a little bit higher before we get a correction.
That's
So
awesome. We're
that's,
basically looking at the same wave right there. So you got a little kind of that little sub wave four triangle type move, and then we're kind of
yep,
in this that wave four five three. Yeah, our count's basically exactly the same. You've
yep,
got
yep. It just keeps going up.
just keeps going, the never ending wave.
But but here's a PLTR. This was a fun one. I think this was on our radar Thursday, Friday. I think some people caught this wave one up, and I think we might get a wave two down. But you can see we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that lets us know that we stand a good chance of getting a powerful wave three here, which would be wave three of three of three. So this is
Nice.
PLTR.
Hey Paul, that's awesome. PLTR guys is this. If anybody who's not part of our group or in the bubble report, this was on Paul's radar on going into Friday, and we put it in the bubble report. And what a great move that day on PLTR, and just an incredible, incredible push right there. So anybody who's not in the group, if you guys are interested, definitely check out the links in the description. If you do the full membership with our group, once you check out our website, you'll be able to talk to Paul in the Elliott Wave channel. Of course, join us on the live streams in the morning and at the close as we look for setups throughout the day too. So, but cool stuff. Yeah, nice job on PLTR, Paul. That was great.
Yeah, thank you. Another one that I was looking at that has a looks like we could get an impulse up is Lulu. And I'm thinking that because we have this really symmetrical ABC. Not sure if A equals C, but they look pretty close. There we got wave A. Almost exactly. Wave C is almost the exact same. So we get a really symmetrical ABC wave two. It
Nice.
bounced at the 50 a little earlier than the 618, but then we got this impulsive move up that counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm pretty sure Lulu's in a move up. Oops, sorry guys. And I think we should get a little wave two pullback, and then we'll continue this wave three up for Lulu.
That's awesome. That'd be really cool to see that play out on Lulu. That's such a tough name, and I mean, you've been counting it really well. So,
It is a tough name. It actually behind us, it started out with another ABC, and this C is a perfect five wave down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
oh sweet.
So we had a ABC wave two and another wave one ABC wave two. So that's two big wave two. So we should get a nice pop here for Lulu.
Nice, and that's pretty cool. I mean, that's basically how we predict impulsive waves up, right? Is we look for these corrective waves to finish at their respective, generally at the levels that we look for, the Fibonacci's, right? Wave two, generally at the 618, and from there, right? We once we start to see that action, right? We can really, then we can start to trade that wave based on the intraday action, or even on the daily action to look for those pullbacks. And like Paul said too, another big clue on those wave threes is that gap up.
Yeah, wave threes are almost a gap all the time, or the middle of them. Here's a fun one. This is
Home Depot. Good
Home
gracious.
Depot. I was looking for a good impulse, and here's one that won't
Yeah, I would
quit.
say so. Wow.
But this 3-4 is pretty amazing here. We had an A, B, C, and it counts as a zigzag. We got 5 waves down, A, B, C for B, and then we had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So we got a close below this channel, but it was a real long consolidating time period.
So what is that
And
wave A? Is that like a leading diagonal for like a wave A?
for the impulse, or
Yeah, for the
oh,
zigzag for that wave A down.
for the wave A down,
Is
this,
it
yep,
one, two,
this
three,
looks like
four?
an overlapping leading diagonal. Yeah,
Isn't that
one,
interesting?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, kind of,
Kind of finished it
ending
off.
diagonal means it's done. So,
Nice.
but so yeah, all this contraction leads to expansion, and we just got this huge wave one up. And I could say this is a 4 and this is a 5, and we're coming down, but who knows? This just keeps going up.
Yeah, and what's funny is that Home Depot is is part of the home builder ETF, right? Even though they don't build homes, right? I mean, they still like they just move along with it, and that whole market has just been so crazy here. I mean, as you guys know, like housing prices have been going up like crazy, lumber prices have been going up like crazy. So, I guess it's bullish for Home Depot.
Look at that. Yeah, that's an amazing. I'm waiting to buy the dip with everybody else here.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let me look at. I haven't looked at Bitcoin. Let me just see what's going
yeah,
on here.
Bitcoin. Have we hit all-time highs again yet?
Almost. I have this counted as a bunch of 1 2s, but
Ooh,
it could be a
close.
triangle. Let's see here. So what I liked about Bitcoin is we had this 1 2, this zigzag shape, and we see this zigzag shape all the time. And the idea is if you can count the waves and kind of like John said, seeing ending diagonal or whatever, it sets you up for the impulse. And what we have in Bitcoin, I have it counted as a 1 2 1 2, but this looks so much like a wave four triangle. There's probably a way to count this as a
Oh yeah.
1 2 3 4. This is probably
Yep.
a 4 wave.
Yeah, I see
So
that.
I think Bitcoin is on the cusp of breaking out, and
Woo!
I have a really bullish count for Bitcoin where I have as in a 1 2 1 2.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
and you can also see that we're above this line right here. We finally broke out of
Oh
this.
yeah. And it retested it too. Oh boy.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready for Bitcoin.
Wow, that's awesome. Also, guys, keep an eye on the miners too. Yeah, Kenny's actually they're Riot. So keep an eye on like Riot, Mara, SOS. That was the one that they're trying to do the Wall Street bets pump on. I mean, just kind of keep an eye on those Bitcoin miner names, guys. And it's it's funny in the group. We have a whole section in our group in our Discord that we dedicate to trading hardware, right? Where we look at graphics cards, things like that. Building computers that are good for trading, stuff like that. And I was kind of looking at there because you can't get a lot of these Nvidia, the new releases of the Nvidias out there. And we got ours over Christmas, and definitely paid some premium on it, but nothing crazy. I mean, now they're like three. They're asking like 3 times like the cost of them, like when they originally hit the market, which is wild. So I mean, you have to imagine that that's just that those scalper prices are going basically with the price of Bitcoin, right? Because you think people want them so they can try to mine that thing up, or whatever, Ethereum stuff like that. So anyway, pretty cool stuff.
Yep. I was just going to show you guys right since you were talking about it. It's a
Cool, yeah.
beautiful triangle. 1 2 3, and then we have an A, B, C, D, E. So hopefully we'll see a riot break out of this triangle with Bitcoin next
Woo! That would
week.
be epic. That would be epic. Awesome. Well, good stuff,
All right.
guys. Yeah, awesome, Paul. Great charts there and great discussion. You know, that's the big thing, guys, about predicting the next impulsive wave up is really checking to see what kind of count you have on your corrective waves, right? If you can get a valid count and you're at a good Fibonacci level, right, that really helps us look. And you can see Paul's count right here. You know, he's got an ABC or ABCDE. You know, the wave forward triangle right here. If that ends up holding, guys, that really could get things started. So we still want to look for the action, right? That's a wave five up. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to get in here. You can look for the first wave up and then buy the wave two, right? But sometimes we don't know exactly where the wave two finishes, but we could look for a 618 on that. But it could be pretty interesting on that. Good stuff. That was a really great discussion, and I hope you guys found that helpful. Guys, I'm going to take a look at two charts that are on my radar here going into this week, and then we'll open it up if we've got time here for questions and chart requests. So, Paul, awesome stuff. Let me pull up a couple things here.
All right,
So
sounds good.
yeah, nice. So just a couple ones that are on the radar, guys. It's hard to really kind of go through this week or finish this week up without looking at Amazon, right? So I mean,
Oh my
uh,
God.
what a move on Amazon, guys. I mean, really. I mean, you can do multiple counts. So this looks like a wave one, two. I actually had a wave two on here, and I was like, maybe three, four, five. Nope, three, four, five. This thing keeps going up. So really, the big thing with Amazon, guys, is we really just want to see when this thing's ready to calm down, right? So to me, this could be a one, two, three, maybe a little four triangle in this doji five. So just at this point now, right, it's definitely tough to chase here, right? It's already broken out of a massive consolidation that it had for almost months, after it kind of pulled back. So just keep an eye on it here. You know, keep your Fibonacci's on this one. Look for either a 382 pullback or a 618 pullback. The 618 comes right to the cloud right here. So just kind of keep an eye on that to look to see if dips are going to become viable on Amazon, right? So the other big thing too on Amazon is it's coming back up. It took before it never really broke out of this triangle, and ended up doing a dip, right? So before that, so now we'll kind of keep an eye on it, see what it does. Maybe it'll like form a cup in here, maybe a little handle into the triangle, and then get going, right? So kind of keep an eye on it and see how those go on Amazon. That could be very, very interesting. So the other one, of course, that's on the radar, guys, is Apple, right? So this one also had to just kind of just broke out, right? So we had the DTL, right? So we definitely had a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count right here. The real question is, right, how far is this wave C going to go? And basically, what you can see right here, I've got the bearish 618. So it's possible this is an A, this is a B, right? Because A B C, right? And then you can count a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5-ish in here, right? So this could be just a corrective wave here for Apple, and then we might see another impulsive wave down, and then we'll have to see how things go into to earnings. I'm not saying that it's going to be a massive pullback right here, that we're going to see a symmetrical move down, although if we did, right, that would bring Apple basically down to, maybe down into this gap right here, which would be crazy, but we'll keep an eye on it, right, and see how it goes. So coming up to that 618 going to definitely be a level of interest. If not, right, this might just be a wave one up. We might see a 618 pullback and then really just get going again before this thing pushes its way up to all-time highs. It is odd, however, right, to see Apple not at all-time highs when the market's at all-time highs. However, one of the things that we talked about in the newsletter over the past couple weeks is the potential rotation back into the big five, right? Your FANG names to help propel the market even higher, right? Because remember, the market was pushing up to highs when Apple and Facebook, well, Facebook was kind of up there, but Netflix and Amazon were all down. And then they started to get a big push last week, and that really helped get be a major driver for the market, right? So we want to keep an eye on these names to see how they behave over the next week or so, and then kind of where we go from there. But keep an eye on the 618 here going into this week. I'm not necessarily saying I'm bearish on it because we have broken out above and confirmed above the downward trend line, but we have not reached all-time highs. So technically, we are still in a trend box. So just be careful here at the 618. So good stuff. So good. So at this point now, if we got some time, I think we got a little bit of time, Paul. Let's take a look at a couple questions and chart requests that are out there.
Sounds good.
Good stuff. Awesome. So, Abji, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And Suyag's got Apple, we just looked at. But you've also got PLTR. We also just looked at that one, too, in the profile. And we looked at SPY, of course. And let's start with Tesla. Paul, do you have an updated count on Tesla?
I believe so. Yeah, Tesla, I do have.
Cool. Just got to
Been
transfer
watching
over to
this
Paul.
one. We had waiting for it to come up, but we had a wave three up, and then we had this wave four down, and it's a C wave, so it's five waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we had another 1, 2, and then we had a wave one, and we're coming down right now in what I think is a wave two, but I think there's a chance if we bounce out of the 618, we could get a wave three impulsive move up here.
I
1,
know
2,
Kathy.
1, 2.
Nice. I know Kathy would be really happy with that one. Wow, great count, guys. This is one of the great things about having Paul being in the group with Paul is that you could really, because sometimes when we do Elliott wave counts, we can kind of finesse the accounts based on our our sentiment, right? And so that all that means is that there's multiple counts that are available out there. So sometimes it's just nice to have somebody like Paul who has like really clean charts that you can just kind of bounce ideas off of, and our members really love that in the Discord. And Paul is really helpful in the group for that. So anyway, good stuff. So that's nice. Yeah. So I was like, is this a bearish count? But I like what you're seeing here on a potential bullish count here too. So good stuff. And so yeah, you've also got DKNG.
DKNG,
Pretty sure
let's
Paul's
see.
got that on the radar somewhere.
It's a popular. It's a popular. I like DKNG. I think we just had a wave one up here. Let's see. Yeah, we had a 1 2, and you can see the one is 5 waves, ABC for 2, and it bounced off the 618 to the penny. And this looks to me like an impulsive wave one up, probably get a wave two down, then a wave three up, and the bigger wave three.
Nice. Good one. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on DKNG. Abji, what's going on? Yeah, PLTR we have on the radar for sure. We thought that was one of the profile names, and Paul called that out last weght. You've got a couple on the radar here. We've looked at Riot. We looked at Amazon. We looked at Spy. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at Neo.
Neo, let's see. I had a let's see what I got for Neo. It's similar to Tesla. I have a 1 2 and then a 1 2 and another 1 2. So we're kind of going sideways right now. We're just waiting to see if this gets a bullish move up. I
Nice.
think it will.
Cool. Let's keep an eye on Neo. See how that goes this week. Awesome, Abji. Really appreciate it. Rich, what's going on? Good to see you. You got Ride on the radar. RIDE.
Let's see. Ride, I haven't looked at in a while. Let's see.
Okay,
Ride.
yeah.
Go to the daily. This I had counted as a B C, and we're coming down in wave C and two. Right now we're going sideways, but I expect to move up. But for now we're just sideways and going down.
Yeah, definitely need some clues on that price action there. Good stuff there. Ollie Wally, what's going on? You got Tesla we just looked at, but how about Fubo?
Fubo, let's see. I think that bounced after hours or something. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fubo. Let's see.
I'm gonna pull it up over here too.
Okay, so yeah, we had this ABC. And I think we did get a bounce here and we started an impulse up. We had a short wave 5 and then we got this big move over the ADMA. So I think we just started an impulse up for Fubo.
Cool, awesome. Definitely want to keep on the radar there. Good stuff right there. Michael, what's going on? Good to see you. Yes, you have ENPH and LTC on the radar. ENPH.
I have, is that Litecoin? I
I think
think I
so.
got,
That's my guess. Litecoin, yeah.
yeah, I think I have
You got
Litecoin.
Litecoin, nice.
Yeah, let's see, daily. I have to play around with this one. We had a wave three, and then I had this triangle alt in here that didn't really happen, but it almost looks like we had a running flat here
Yeah.
with the ABC, and then we started an impulse up, and we're at all new highs, I believe, here for Litecoin. Yeah,
Nice
we're
on
at all
Litecoin.
new highs and going up in wave 5.
Good find on that one there too. Do you have ENPH? If not, I'd be happy to pull it up.
I don't have that one, so
Let me
you're
take a look at
looking for
EMP.
it.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, this has been a just such a wild sector. Into the new year, but just a huge run up on these names and the energy names, solar names, and so basically, guys, with this one right here, this is tough, right? So we kind of looked at this as a kind of an ABC. So you kind of had this A B, C-ish type move right here. So it's tough, right? So to me, it's possible, right? We talked about this could be a one last week or week or so. This could be a 1-2. It looks like kind of a 1-2-1-2 right now. We pulled back the first time here, right? So we got this. Let me get this here. We got this, right? You can see right here. Look at that nice 786 retrace right here, and then that wave. Right, looks like that was right off of the 618 as well. Also, a kind of a 618 cluster zone right here. So it's a very interesting level right here, especially with the Fibonacci cluster. It also corresponded with prior resistance levels right here, prior drop zone right here. So this is a big level for it. Keep an eye on it. See if it starts to show some impulsive price action. It might even give you a little bit of an earnings run. To give you some more clues here into the end of the month. So yeah, good find there in EMPH. So definitely want to keep on the radar too. Good stuff. Awesome. Thanks, Michael. Rich. Yes, so you've got a couple others on here. Yeah. So let's pull out one or two of these. You've got RKT. I know Paul tracks this one all the time. This name just never gets going
Wow.
anymore.
Yeah, this
It'll spike intraday and then it's like whack-a-mole. It just kind of goes right back down, just like Tilray used to do, and the VIX.
yeah, we looks like we had one good day here with an impulsive wave one, and boom, like John said, right down. And I would just say we're flat and sideways for now.
Yeah, such a strange name. It's such a strange name out there. But anyway, good stuff there. Let's say we get one more. I know you got a bunch on there, but just for the interest of time, let's move on. How about Baba, Paul? What you got on Baba?
Baba, let's see. Let me see, Baba. Baba, I had is doing an impulsive move up. It's a pretty clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've been in this correction, this downward movement for a long time. It looks kind of like an A, B, and this is probably C. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like we're still going down in wave two.
Yeah, a little bit more downside action potential. Good find on that one too. Thanks, Rich. I really appreciate it. Reed, great to see you. See you. So good to see you guys. Thanks, Michael, again for the sound check. Really appreciate it. Echo. I love it. So cool on. What's going on? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. You like the growth story on PUBM? PUBM, Paul. That might require a motive wave. I'm not sure if you have that.
Um, I I had one. Let me look. Let me just try it on Motorway real quick. PUMB.
No, PUBM. Papa Uniform Bravo Mike.
See what we have.
Says apparently it's got a good growth story on this one, so that's kind of interesting right there.
See, look, it looks just from looking at it, this looks like an impulse up, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this looks like a corrective. Well, let me just see what wave basis says.
Could be in a zigzag.
Looks like, oh, I was right. Looks like wave one up, wave two down, and then we're going up in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like we're probably going to do a sub wave two pullback right here for a wave two, and then we should start going up in a wave three.
Cool. Nice. Good find on that one, too. Good. That was an interesting one. Nice, cool one. Appreciate it. Kevin, what's going on? Thanks so much for the sound check. Really appreciate it. Shirley, we had Apple, which we already looked at. How about GME?
GME, I got.
You
Let's
got
see.
GME? Nice.
Another,
Game
man, this,
Stonk.
this is a tough name.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. But what an epic name it was, too.
Yeah, I think I'm missing a number, but this is a wave one up, and then we had another one up, and we're going down in this wave C right now in this corrective wave two. Validation is the dash line, but it looks like we're going down for now.
Down for now. Nice. Good find on that one. Thanks, Shirley. Really appreciate it. I hope you're doing great. See, like the 886 on the Qs. I know, isn't that interesting that we're right at the 886 at all, the bearish 886 at all-time highs on the Qs. And Sharon, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. FedEx, or we definitely have to look at Dash. Paul, I don't know if you've looked at Dash yet, but that thing was epic, too. So,
I don't think I have dash.
do you have FedEx?
Not no.
Pull up
Those,
Dash and
both
just
of
take a look
those.
at what it did on Monday. This, guys, I almost put this in the bubble report on Friday. I put Netflix in there, or Netflix. No, I put Tesla in there because it was coming into Friday. But I almost had Dash on. I was just kind of going through charts and how tight it was getting. I almost put it in there for our action name section of the bubble report. And wow, did it go! I was regretting not putting it in there on Friday. Just an incredible push on Friday. Just out of nowhere. But I was looking at it, I liked how tight it was getting at the ADMA. And I was like, this thing looks like it's gearing up for a move. And then kapowie, look at that thing.
Yeah, it came right off the ADMA there. Let's see. It's like a downtrend for a while, but
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
IPO.
Let's see. Okay. So we have this A, B, C, and it looks like we're just now, like John said, getting over the ADMA and probably going up into wave one right here.
It'd be crazy. I mean, this thing moved. If you go all the way back there to the beginning of the year, look how crazy that move was on it. It was just this huge push up after just nothing, and it might be trying to do the same thing again.
Yep,
It
yep.
looks
You have
very
this
very
down
similar
one.
there.
Yep, did this big ABC down.
That thing moved. That moved like 60 points in like a couple. It was really incredible. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on Dash for sure. So as for FedEx, I'll go ahead and pull up FedEx.
Okay.
Let's see. So what we got here. So FedEx, guys, it's been just such a wild name, interesting name recently, right? So it had that huge push up right here. Then you kind of had this crazy corrective move. You can look at this as kind of an impulsive move up. This is kind of an ABC four, and that's wave five, right? So it's kind of tough right here. This is kind of could be the start of a zigzag down. If not, this might have just been the full wave down. So and we could be in an impulsive wave up, right? So there's a couple counts on this one. So one you could look at is this as an A, potential B, potential C on this one, right? Or right, we could be if this wave A is done, right? One of the things we could look at here is kind of this one A B C two, right? And you kind of have it's not really a beautiful move right here, but you kind of have this wave three, which it might be working on. Then we could see if it does a 4 and then a 5, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe at all-time highs at 5 is a little resistance, and then we'll see how that moves. But very, very interesting stuff there on FedEx. So good stuff. Appreciate it, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. And Abjit, yeah, we just looked at Bitcoin too. Paul had a great bullish count on Bitcoin on that one. And see, PLTR is making a cup and handle on the 1 hour chart. Nice. Between the April 2nd and 19th. I love it. Good stuff there. Good find on that one. And Krishna, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. You got a couple on the radar right here. Paul, have you done that KOPN?
I don't think so. It sounds familiar, but
Yeah, a lot of folks have been asking about that one. Krishna also asked about FedEx, which we just looked at there. How about BBY? Have you done that one recently?
I think I just did that today actually.
Did you? Okay,
That
we'll look at BBY. No,
yeah,
I
that
always do that. BBY.
I like this count a lot. It looks like we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, and this counts very well as an A, B, C, and this would be an impulse down for C. And then it looks like we had an impulse up, and it looks like we're just finishing wave one, and I'm looking for a wave two pullback here to get long for BBY.
Awesome, great stuff there. Krishna, thanks for the request. We won't be able to get through them all, but I hope you can tune in this week when we do our lightning rounds this week too. We'll take a look at some more of the charts too. But Kenny, I know Riot, I know exactly. We looked at that a little bit earlier. Really incredible stuff, and I'm glad you've got the same count on that one as well. Justin, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, so can Amazon pull back a teeny bit, please? I know, just a non-stop move up. Really, really epic stuff there. But we'll see. Just keep an eye on it, and then we'll keep an eye on those Fibonacci retraces on that one. Brandon, Tesla, we definitely took a look at that a little bit earlier. So if you tuned in a little bit late, be sure to come back and rewatch the recording of this one for the analysis on Tesla. Nick, you've got Twilio or Roku.
Roku, I think I got. Yeah, Roku.
Nice.
That's another one that just keeps going up, I
Oh,
guess.
I think it was epic for a while. It's an interesting move right here. I've kind of got maybe you've got a wave 4 on that. I've got a potential zigzag on it.
Yeah, we could have an ABC here. We had a wave four, and then we had this impulsive move up. Once it's still, it looks like to me it's just finishing wave one, and we should get a viable pullback
Nice.
this week for
Good stuff
wave
with that.
two.
Nice, nice. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that one for a potential viable pullback. I like it. And Suya, you just shared the harmonics on DKNG in the Discord group. Really appreciate that. Thanks, awesome. We'll check it out when we're done. Yeah, Riot, I like it. So Ankush, what's going on? Good to see you. You got SOS on the radar.
SOS, I got that one. Let's see, SOS. Let me go to a 2 hour. I think I charted this with after hours. So anyway, so here's with the after hours. So we had a 1, 2, and we had a pullback right to the 618. But this next wave also went down to 618. So we'll see on this one. Since Bitcoin's going on, maybe we'll get a bounce tomorrow for
That'd be
wave
cool.
three.
I had such a wild move after the Wall Street, the Reddit group tried to pump it the other day. So
Oh, okay, okay. That
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So it was a big pump on that one there. Mostly, I guess they're the biggest Ethereum miner out there. So they're like, oh, this thing should be as much as Mara and Riot, that type of thing. So, some
Yeah.
cool stuff there. Nice. Thanks, Ankush. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that 618 and see how that holds. Kamar, what's going on? Hey, it's a scene. So thanks for all the good work both of you are doing. That's awesome. Great. Thanks so much for the compliment. Really appreciate it. Paul, have you done Google recently?
I don't think I have Google.
Google's a
Yeah.
tough one. I don't even track Google anymore. But yeah, if you could pull it up there, it'd be awesome. I just
Is
kind of
is it the Goog or is it Google?
just the Google. Yeah.
Okay, Google. Okay. Yeah, I think I was looking at this. Let's see.
I mean, it was pretty epic too. I mean, don't forget. I mean, this is still pretty highly weighted on the S&P. I just don't trade it anymore because of the spreads. It's just gotten so,
Yeah,
and the volume has just been so blah. But
yeah.
it used
It's
to be
it's
fun to
an
trade. I used to trade it all the time.
it's an expensive one, but it is very bullish. We're going up in an impulse. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and more going up right here. So I think we're right now in wave three in Google, wave 4, 5, with more 1, 2s behind it. So Google is on a rip to the upside for sure here.
Wow.
Looks strong.
Nice, good stuff. All right, guys, we're only going to take a few more of these just because we got to wrap up here. Oh, it looks like we'll have a few out there. So Brandon's got Dogecoin on the radar.
I
Have you
haven't
looked at
looked at
Doge
the.
recently?
Yeah, let me see it. I got this somewhere. Let's see, Dogecoin. I think that just had a push up today. Let's
Yeah, I
see.
think so. I think I saw it. It was like up 7 cents or something like that.
Let's see, Dogecoin.
Yeah, nice push up there.
We
Yay,
got it.
Dogecoin. Let's hold it to. I'm hodling till $1.
Okay, so here we go. So I did have a 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're in an impulse up. Looks like this is a wave three going up right now. So yeah, bullish on
Cool,
Dogecoin.
nice. Let's go Doge. I love it. Good stuff right there. Yeah, CH. We already did Mara and Riot, so sorry, but definitely tune back to the beginning of it. It's we did a big profile on that earlier today. We looked at Riot, and Kamara's got the Arc K. Have you done the Arc K recently, Paul?
Is that with two Ks?
Yeah, the double K, the AR double K.
Let's see. Yep.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one.
Arc looks pretty good here. Let me go to 4 hour. Looks like we had a wave three up, and then we had ABC down for four. Wave one up, then we had a wave two down to the 887. Another impulse up, and it looks like we could have more of a correction for wave two down to the 618 area, and then a wave three up.
Cool, cool. Yeah, keep in mind too. Tesla is one of the highest weighted names on that sector too. So it's Tesla could get that thing going too. So that wave count on Tesla will be very important to play into the RK as well. She's got a lot of other things in there as well too. So, but anyway, yeah, so good stuff there. And Reed, future's going south. I know, yeah, exactly. So, guys, we've only got three more out there. So let's try to take a look at there's one of each of these here. So 2020, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. So you got Yext, YEXT. Paul, have you
Uh,
got a potential
I,
wave basis on that one?
Yext, yeah, I got Yext. Let's see it. Let's
Nice.
see. YEXT.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yext. I've heard of this one. I don't remember the last time I took a look at
Yeah,
it.
I think it's like a Russian name or something like that. I'm not sure. I never messed with this name, but it was wild like a couple years ago.
Yeah, to me, yeah, I don't even like this count on here, but to me, it looks like we're going pretty much sideways.
Probably some sort of WXY type thing, expand,
Yeah, this could be one,
complex
two.
correction.
This is actually coming out on the bearish count that we have one, two, and we're going down in wave three.
Interesting.
But yeah, it doesn't look very bullish. It looks kind of sideways.
It's kind of blah. Yeah. Let's do two more, guys. We got a couple out there. Bones, what's going on? You got Docu? Let's take a look at Docu. I know Kathy's been buying this one up too.
Let's see. Let's figure this out as we go along. Looks like we have an
Sideways
A
action.
B, some kind of ABC. You could say this is an impulse right here. We have a lot of candles above the ADMA, so this could be something like a one, two, three, four, and five. So we could be starting an impulse right here, a three wave.
Nice. Hope so. I hope so for Kathy. She's been buying a lot of dips recently. And they haven't the ones that she's been buying haven't been going up. So hopefully that gets going there. But oh, nice on the you got the docu on the harmonic channel too in the Discord. Awesome. Appreciate it. So good stuff there. Um, guys, so CH, we won't be able to get to all the requests here tonight, just because of time. But be sure to bring your chart requests back tomorrow when I do the lightning round tomorrow night. Let's go one more. Let's look at Etsy for Ron. Let's take a look at that one.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what I have here. I have this going up in a three and then a four, and this looks like a one, two. Looks like this
It
is a
does look,
wave
yeah, it looks like
one.
one too.
This is a wave two. Looks to be like we just started a wave three up right here. We're above the ADMA, just getting above the cloud. I wouldn't be surprised if this has a nice retrace on it. Retrace right to the 786, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd say we're going up in wave three for Etsy.
Keep an eye on Etsy. I love it. Good stuff, guys. Awesome. Well, great stuff, guys. Awesome questions tonight. Appreciate all the positive feedback and great chart requests here tonight. Paul, awesome job going through these Elliott wave counts. And guys, there's nobody out there who puts cleaner charts out there than Paul, and he's in our group. So if you guys want to bounce ideas off of him throughout the day to check your wave counts, and also enhance your learning, definitely check out our group, guys. We've got links in the description. Paul also puts two fresh wave counts out in our bubble report each morning. It's our morning report, guys. It's probably the best, in my opinion, one of the best morning reports out there to get you prepped for the market day. And we've got two great wave counts from Paul. I put actionable ideas out there. Like I said, guys, Dash is one of the type of things that we look at. That had a big move on Friday, and we've pointed out some other really great moves there too. So really appreciate it. Even if you guys aren't in the group, we still appreciate you guys tuning to us here on YouTube. So if you're new here, definitely click subscribe on YouTube, and be sure to hit the notification button. And whether you're new here or not, please hit the like button. It goes a long way. We really appreciate you guys being here. Paul, thanks so much for being here on the show tonight.
Yeah, my pleasure. Good times.
And awesome, guys. Thanks everybody else for being here too. We'll see you guys bright and early, whether or not you're in our group or in the Bubble Report or here on YouTube for the Good Morning Market Prep video. Either way, we really appreciate it. And like Seahawk said, smash the like button. We always appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the